the secret of the convocation. 13 mages. Blinded. Driven by the greed for divine power. And under the bondage of the Circle, their armies unleashed death and destruction. Bonded with the power of ancient runes. Cursed to eternal life and eternal death. Until the last day of the old era had dawned.
So have you come to witness the day of my ultimate triumph, poor old man?
No. To witness your downfall. You cannot win. The convocation is a lie. It will destroy all of us.
So... You shouldn't have come. You really think I care a fig for your whimpering?
Tahira! Rowan sent us. He needs the power of the Rune Warriors. The Northern Realms are in danger.
Rowan knows I will never serve a Circle Mage again. My powers are exhausted. I have seen quite enough misery and bloodshed. Rowan will have to look for somebody else.
That's why he sent us. A very special rune lies concealed somewhere in these lands. We're here to search for it. But we were attacked and Lev is wounded. He needs your help. We need your help.
Then I hardly have any choice. Very well. I will help you. Where is Lev?
I lost sight of him somewhere behind the gate there. I hope he's still alive. These damn dorks.
I'll look for him. You stay here by my hut.
Thank you, Tahira. It's good to have you back with us.
Jo. Все нормально.
Welcome to the world of
World of SpellForce. Так.
In this prologue, we will explain the game to you. Let's start with some general information. The name of the main character in the prologue is Tahira. She is a combination of fighter and sorceress. From now on, we will refer to the main character as the Avatar. Once you've solved the prologue, the game will continue with the avatar you selected before starting the game. Whenever you hold the mouse pointer over a button or an object, a help window with additional information will appear in the bottom left corner of the screen. When you are asked to click on something, this means a click with the left mouse button. We'll tell you about the right mouse button a little later in this presentation. When you click the Options button in the upper right, you can save the game or change the game settings at any point in time. Now select your avatar by clicking on Tahira in the game world. Very good. You can move the view with either the cursor keys or with the mouse by holding down the right mouse button. You can also adjust the view by moving the mouse pointer. A selected unit is marked with a colored ring. Your own units. In the lower left, you can see the currently selected units and some additional information. You can select your avatar at any time by clicking on the portrait button in the upper left corner of the screen. By clicking on the move Tahira down the path to the east and through the open stone gate to the bindstone, a large boulder, by clicking the right mouse button next to it. The bindstone offers the avatar an opportunity to connect his rune with this place. Should he perish, he will select the bindstone with a click. At the bottom edge of the screen, you will find the action bar. A new symbol for activate this bindstone should have appeared there. Click on that symbol. The bindstone will light up and is now active. You are now in the lower right. You will find the overview map. Black areas have not yet been explored and are automatically uncovered when you approach them with units. Your avatar has a greater view radius. The dots on the overview map are in different colors. Green dots represent your own units, red enemy and blue neutral or allied. Continue along the path to the east. SpellForce offers you the option of witnessing the events of the game from different views. To change the view, press the page up key to zoom in and the page down key to zoom out, or simply turn the mouse wheel. By moving the mouse wheel downwards or pressing page down, the camera will zoom out into an almost vertical perspective. Now, when you move the mouse wheel upwards or press page up, you will see the normal isometric views from different distances. Now change to the third-person perspective by zooming in closer. This is only possible if your avatar is inside the field of view. In the third-person perspective, you can control your avatar direct. If you hold down the right mouse button, follow the path in third-person perspective toward the east to the next stone gate. You can change to the third-person perspective anytime during the game, but for now, we change back to the normal mouse wheel. An enemy goblin is lurking around the next corner. He isn't very dangerous. Select your avatar and click with the right mouse button on the goblin. Your avatar will attack the goblin. As soon as he has been defeated, we will continue. The goblin's corpse will light up. Take up a position close to the dead goblin and click on the corpse with the right mouse button. You can then see what object the goblin had with him on the left-hand edge of the screen. Click on the shield to take it with you. It will be automatically added to your inventory. The shield increases your avatar's armor class when you are... To open your inventory, click on the backpack symbol in the action bar, which can be found on the bottom of the screen. A window will open, and on the left you can select the different categories of your inventory. Click on the ring symbol, which stands for equipment. On the left you now see the unused equipment. To equip your avatar with the shield, you must first pick it up with the mouse. Click on the shield and then click on the free section for the left hand beside the torso. Now close the inventory with a click on the backpack or the check mark in the lower right of the window, or by simply pressing I again. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see a clickable... The green bar in the portrait indicates the character's health. When the character is injured, the blue bar represents mana, magic energy. Follow the path through the next stone gate until you have reached the wounded Lev. If someone offers you a dialogue, a symbol will float above the character. Select your avatar, approach Lev, and...
I should have stuck with... I hope you haven't forgotten your... Please...
You have a healing spell at your disposal. The simplest possibility is offered by the click and fight system. To use this, select Lev. Under your avatar's portrait button, all meaningful actions for the selected target will appear. The blue hand is the symbol for the healing spell. Click on the symbol to heal Lev. The click and fight system can be used in the same way to launch damaging spells. The alternative to this is the classic method. Speak to Lev again.
I thank you, Tahira. Without you, I would have been...
What happened?
Yes, a special rune. Rowan is cert, but the ruins are just swarming with orcs. We had to flee. Oh, Kaela knew where your house was. That's why...
All right.
As you command, here, this spell scroll. I captured it from one of... Keep following the trail. Perhaps...
You have received additional experience points and a magic spell scroll from Lev. Once you have collected a specific number of experience points, your avatar will move up when you die. You lose a small amount of experience points. Next, your avatar should learn the map. Open your inventory and click on the symbol for Spellbook. On the left, you will see the inventory for magic spell scrolls. On the right, you click on the scroll in the inventory to place it on the mouse pointer. Then click any free space in your spellbook. You now have transferred a new spell into your spellbook. You can enter any number of spells into your spellbook. Learn the Fireball magic spell by clicking on the Fireball symbol in your spellbook, and then click on any free space in your magic memory. Now close your inventory. Follow the path until you see the Minotaur.
Spoiler. Alert.
Use the fireball spell to defeat the Minotaur. Many creatures are partially or completely resistant to specific types of magic. Your avatar can also use... Behind the next gate, a fire elemental creature awaits for you. This creature is completely resistant to your fire magic. Continue along the path. Try to use your magic spell against the fire elemental creature. If a creature has resisted a magic spell, you will see white bouncing sparks. After this, defeat the fire elemental creature in close combat.
Stay with me, then. Moon warriors, stand by me.
The fire elemental was carrying a hero's rune and 4 objects. Take possession of these. Besides your main character, you now have up to 5 heroes at your disposal. The hero's rune you just found represents a skilled long-range fighter. The rune to summon a hero, you must use the hero. Open your inventory and go to the category rune board.
Поспешил.
On the left side, you will see your current. Depending on which level your avatar has, you can apply up to 5 runes at once. Click on the rune of the hero and place it in one of the empty fields of the rune tablet located at the top. Now you will have to arm the hero. You should have received a bow, a dagger, and 2 pieces of armor. Go into the inventory and select the category Equipment. On the right side of the window, you will now see 2 portraits. Select the lower portrait and give your hero the 4 new objects from the left side of the inventory. The bow must go into his left hand. That's the space on the right-hand side. If your avatar or a hero cannot use an object, it will be marked with a red background. Close your inventory. Follow the path to the Great Monument. This is the Hero's Monument. Go right up to the Hero's Monument, select it, and click on the rune symbol in the action bar. Aside from the Hero Monument, the symbol of a hand appears every time you call upon a hero, or later on, even a worker. You lose a bit of your rune power. Now you can summon the hero. Select the monument and click on the symbol for the hero in the action bar. After a few seconds, the hero should appear.
The rune calls.
A second portrait button for your new hero should now appear in the... If you want to select several units simultaneously, you can combine combat units to form groups. Once you have defined a group, a portrait button will appear at the... You can now very quickly select a group by clicking. Follow the path further toward the south.
Right away. On my way. Right away. Yes. We'll be done. Onwards, warriors!
You have a fight with the undead. Use your magic and defeat the undead.
For the lights!
Stay with me, then.
Very well.
I shall not fail. At arms, men. For the order. We're under attack. go. Forward. At arms, men. Stand by. Stay with me, men. Enemies, beware. Freedom. The lines must hold. Let's
Well
go.
done. One of
To
the
adventure.
undead was carrying a valuable gem. Take it along with you.
Forwards.
Should you want to further test your fighting
Let's go.
skills, turn north
To
here.
adventure.
Otherwise, follow the path
go.
farther towards the south.
Quickly now. Into battle we go. To adventure. Let's go. To adventure. For our near. Stay with me, men. Freedom. Enemies, beware. Now attack. It's an ambush. Follow for our need. Stay with me, men. Quickly now. Stay with me, men. To adventure the order. To adventure at arms, men. Rune warriors, stand by me now. Attack. We're under attack. Let's go. Attack. For our near. We're under attack. Stay with me, men. Into battle we go. Quickly for freedom. To adventure. Into battle we go. Follow me. Freedom. Follow me. Let's go. Follow me. Now. Let's go. To adventure.
Follow the path until you find the merchant. Merchants can be identified
Forwards.
by the rotating coin above their heads. You can buy and sell all kinds of objects from a merchant.
Follow me.
Go up to the merchant and speak to him by clicking on him with the
Now.
right mouse button. A window will appear with the merchant's menu. On the left of the menu, you will see your objects. 100 copper coins make 1 silver coin. Objects in SpellForce are divided into 5 categories. The 5 symbols beside you want to sell the gem to get money. Select the lowermost symbol to open the category Quest and Value Objects. Click on the gem. The object you are offering will be marked green, and in the middle you will see the price the merchant wants to pay. Click on Sell. Now you can buy something else with the money. Click on the Runes category and purchase the Human Worker rune.
The rune calls.
Conclude the trade by clicking on the check mark on the lower left in the window or by pressing the Escape key. Open your inventory, select the category Rune Board, and place the Human Worker rune in the slot with the human portrait on the lower left of the rune board.
Destiny awaits. Now.
Close your inventory.
On my command to adventure.
Follow the path to the Bindstone.
Forwards.
Select the Bindstone and activate it using the action bar. Should your character perish, you will not have to repeat the whole journey. You can travel from one Bindstone to another Bindstone you have already activated. You can try this out now if you want. When you are done, follow the path to the human monument. Speak to Joshua, the man direct.
Tahira,
Yes, they're all well. Were you able to find out?
in the orcs' camp, be careful. Those beasts are tough. Once you've conquered them, bring the rune to me.
You should now have received a quest. Open your inventory and select the quest book page. In the middle of the window, you will see all your current... You have received the quest, the Lost Rune. When you click on this quest, when you hold the mouse pointer over one of these, close your inventory. Go to the monument, select it, and click on the rune symbol in the action bar.
Here to adventure.
The moment you occupy a worker monument, things get serious. Normally, when enemies discover your newly established settlements, they will do all they... You can now summon human workers. Select the monument. The worker will appear in a couple of seconds. You may also click the symbol several times to order more workers. Produce at least 5 workers. When you have selected the monument, you will see numbers indicating your population limitations. At present, you can produce up to 20 workers. On the upper right, you will now find a portrait for human workers. Workers can collect different resources depending. To the left of the monument, you will find a stone quarry, and to the right, to have workers collect a resource, select one or more workers and then click with the right mouse button directly on a tree. On the top edge of the screen, you will see the amount of select workers and send them with the right mouse button to chop down trees, collect stone and mine ore until you have at least 50 units of each of these 3 basic resources.
Here we go. At your service. Here I am. Very well, off I go. I'm on it. Master of the rune?
Let's go. Forwards.
Ready to go.
Now.
Very good. You now have sufficient resources to construct your first buildings. Select a worker and click on the building symbol in the action bar. A selection of buildings will appear. Click on the woodcutter hut and select a site in the game world near the forest to start construction by clicking the left mouse button.
Here we go.
The selected worker will now begin to erect the building. You can select additional work. Now select some other workers and build a quarry near the stone resources and a mine near the iron.
Building completed. At your service. Here I am.
Here I am.
Yes? Your orders? As good as done. Yes? Building completed. Here we go.
In each of these resource buildings, up to 5 workers can advance to the status of so-called craft. When you select a finished building, then you can see how many craftsmen are already assigned to this building in the select. Those workers that construct a building automatically, when you send a worker to a building with the right mouse button, you can fill free jobs. This way, wait until all 3 buildings are finished. Should construction work
Building
fail
completed.
to continue on a building, this means you have mistakenly removed all the workers from the construction site. Now your resources should increase much faster. Keep an eye on the individual stocks and, if necessary, assign your workers to other jobs. In order to recruit a larger army, you will need food. Humans are very flexible and are able to catch fish, hunt or breed animals, and grow grain. In the area surrounding your base, you will find a number of animals. Build a hunting lodge to gather food.
At your service.
Additionally, construct a small headquarters so that you will have up to 30
Off to work.
workers at your disposal.
Ready to go. Building completed. I'm on it. Master of the rune. Building completed.
You can send up to 5 workers to the hunting lodge to collect food faster. The flags on the buildings show you whom. If you look carefully, you will see that the lake behind the human monument is full. Now you should do something to defend your settlement. Build 2 towers in the area around the stone slabs, as enemies might come from this direction.
I'm on it. Let's get cracking then.
Destiny awaits.
Your orders? I'm on it. As good as done.
Quickly now.
Building completed. Orders? All right then. Very well, off I go. Building completed. Master of the room?
Some goblins are attacking your settlement. You will soon hear an alarm signal and see a red symbol on the overview map indicating the site of the attack. Defend your town with your avatar and your hero.
For the order. Stay with me, men. Enemies, beware.
Excellent. The attack has been thwarted. By
Building
the way,
completed.
whenever if your towers are damaged, you can have them repaired.
Building
You can not
completed.
only summon workers at a human monument, single warriors summoned at the human monument will not be as strong as your avatar or... Now it is time to build an army. Firstly, you will need to construct a forge.
Off to work. Building completed.
Weapons and armor for battle units will be manufactured. Battle units are also summoned to human monuments. If you would like to establish a rally point for new units, select the human monument and summon at least 3 recruits and 3 scouts. If you are unable to produce units, you will find text marked in red in the help window, which specifies the reason why, for example, a missing or unoccupied building, or insufficient resources.
soldiers.
Sir! Yes, sir!
The orcs have their own scouts always on the lookouts for enemies. If one of these scouts discovers your settlement or your warriors,
Moving
he will
out.
return to his headquarters. A scout is about to discover your settlement, which is shown by a yellow symbol appearing on the overview map. Destroy the opponents before they can get away.
Forwards.
Moving out!
Attack. For freedom.
On my way!
You may not be attacked now. The enemy headquarters will eventually notice the missing scout and start searching for him. It is important for you to destroy the buildings in the enemy. To produce a larger army, You will need larger quantities of food. Select your human monument. The lower numbers in the selection window on the left indicate how many combat units you have. Inside the headquarters buildings, you can use food to increase the maximum size of your army. Select your small headquarters building. In the action bar below, you will now see a symbol for food. When you click once on the symbol, the maximum number of combat units will increase the maximum number of combat units to at least 20 units by clicking the symbol twice. If the symbol is darkened, your hunters have not acquired sufficient food, and you will have to wait a while. With the small headquarters, you can support a maximum of 30 combat units. Medium-sized, or if you later decide to play with 2 allied races, then the maximum number of produce additional scouts and recruits and destroy the orc camp in the east. Secure more resources and ensure you have sufficient food.
On my way.
Here we go. Let's get cracking then. Building completed. Building completed. On my way.
Иди шутка, бебрюка.
Ready to fight, sir. Awaiting your orders. Securing the area. On my way.
Quickly now. Now.
Securing the area. Eyes open, sword ready, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Quickly now.
On my way.
Quickly now.
Understood.
Let's go.
All
To
right.
adventure.
All right.
Quickly now.
Understood. All right.
Forwards. For our news.
We must drive them back.
Now. Into battle we go. The lines must hold. Follow me for our news.
Музыка, громкий звук, каналы, колонки, наушники.
We're under attack. For freedom. Let's go. Enemies, beware. Now, for our need.
Ready for securing the area.
Very well, off I go.
You cannot search corpses or chests when enemies are near. There is a chest in the orc camp. Stand close to it with one of your characters, and you will be able to open the chest by clicking with the right mouse button. Take possession of both plans.
Follow me.
Right away, sir.
You have just found the construction plan for a new... Open your inventory and go to the plans page. Here you have an overview of which building and unit plans you have. Place the unit plan in a free space among the units in the lower line. You can now produce this unit at your human monument. Place the building plan in an empty slot on the line of building icons. The first line may be full, so you might have to press the right arrow. Now your workers are able to construct the Temple of Light. Close your inventory.
Forwards.
Securing the area.
For freedom.
If you want to summon human units with magic powers, you will need Aria, a magic liquid. Simple workers are not able to collect Aria. Put up an Aria shrine near the Aria Spring and the Temple of Light in your main settlement. To select this building, you must click on the pointer on the right of the building selection.
Off to work. I'm on it.
On my way. Securing the area.
Building completed.
Up to 5 workers can work in the... The Temple of Light serves to invoke units with magic powers. Additionally, you can buy upgrades at the Temple of Light. Upgrades are... If you select the temple and have sufficient resources, you can click the Clerical Bless... Beside the Aria Spring, you will see Lenya plants and moon silver. Both resources produce at least 3 clerics. Should you be unable to produce the unit, the button will be darkened. In this case, move the mouse over the button and follow the instructions in the help window. In case you already have the maximum number of units, you can select units and destroy them by using the key K.
Бля, не хочу убивать.
Moving out.
Now.
Я могу улучшить. Так.
No problem. Yes?
The next thing we want to do is gear up iron production a little. Put up a smelting works as close
Ready
as
for action.
possible to your mine building. The mine craftsman will now deliver the mined ore to the smelting works, where simple workers can only deliver their resources to. All the craftsmen can deliver their iron ore to a smelting works, their wood to a saw, build a food storehouse.
Yes, sir. Securing the area. Moving out.
Let's go.
When the food storehouse is finished, you can use food to regenerate the life points and mana reserves in your summoned units. Your avatar and your heroes, by the way, regenerate themselves. Summoned at least 15 combat units.
Awaiting your orders.
If you follow the path past the orc camp farther to the east,
At your
you will
service.
arrive at an enemy lookout. As soon as
Off
it
to
makes
work.
sight contact, it will alarm its headquarters. Advance with your avatar, the hero, and at least 15 combat units to the east. As soon as the lookout has discovered you, a yellow warning
On my
signal
way.
will appear on the overview map.
Quickly now.
Understood. Securing the area.
Follow me.
Right
The
away,
orcs
sir.
have been alerted to your presence and will send out an assault wave to confront you. Destroy the orcs and their camp.
All right.
Things about to be going.
They're attacking. Eyes open. Sword ready, sir. Taking the enemy. All right.
Quickly now.
Кран.
Now.
Securing the area.
To adventure.
All right.
Let's go. Into battle we go.
Master of
On
the
my
room.
way.
At your service.
As good as done.
Let's go. Follow me. Let's go. Follow me.
Eyes open. Sword ready, sir. Right away,
Follow
sir.
me.
Congratulations.
Quickly now.
If you now look in your quest book, you will see that you have now solved the two
Understood.
previously open steps. The leader of the orcs was carrying the rune. Loot the corpse and take the
Moving
rune
out.
if
Now.
not already done so. Now go back to Joshua at the human monument and talk to him.
Ready to fight, sir. On my way.
Forward.
By Zarex, even if I can barely stand to look, Master Rowan.
You have received additional experience points for solving with every level. Your avatar will have more life points and mana reserve. Open the inventory and go into the category Character Information. On the right of the window, select your avatar. If it's not, distribute the new attribute points, for example, for strength or wisdom. To do this, click in the window on the small arrows directly beside the numbers of the attributes. The individual attributes stand for the characteristics of a figure. Now distribute the new skill points. Click on New Skills and select Light Combat. Distribute the second point wherever you like by clicking on one of the small arrows beside the skill. Due to your improved skills in light combat, you have now received an additional combat skill. It's called Berserk. You will find this melee combat skill in your spell book. Transfer Berserk to your magic memory. Close your inventory. Combat abilities and some magic spells are not cast at a target, but rather only test the Berserk ability by selecting your character and clicking the symbol below in the action bar, or above left on the portrait. When you trigger the Berserk ability, your avatar causes an enormous damage to the enemy for a short period of time. This can be very helpful in it. Now speak to Joshua again.
It's slowly getting to be time for me to head out.
Come along. I'll accompany.
Yo.
Zerba, have mercy. Will this never end?
That will be interesting.
Rowan. Later, and we would have been lost.
Do you have the rune?
Tahira salvaged it from the ruins. Here it is.
Tahira, I thank you. You have...
Served you well?
I can understand your fury. Believe me, it was worth it. This rune is the key to our future and past. But I don't want to bother you any longer. Live in peace, Tahira. We will not meet again.
Farewell, Tahira.
Follow me.
Moving out.
Now.
You can now leave this map through the
Quickly
magic
now.
portal, or follow the path to the south, where, by clicking on
To
the
adventure.
options, go west of the portal to leave the map,
Right
or
away, sir.
follow
me.
the path to the south to find more useful hints.
On my way.
Quickly now.
Securing the area.
Whenever you see a
Never
structure,
surrender.
you will receive some tips and hints from different hints.
Fortify the defenses. Never surrender.
Let's go.
Understood. Right away, sir.
Forwards.
When you
Right
travel
away, sir.
through a portal or bindstone from one platform to another, you lose all the units you had previously summoned with runes.
Fortify the defenses.
Choose
Right away, sir. They're attacking.
Forward.
Securing the area.
Now. Into battle we go.
Understood.
Rune warriors, stand by me.
Moving out.
Stay with me, men. Attack. Adventure.
Right away, sir.
Quickly now. Now.
Many characters have dialogues
adventure.
and orders that concern the main quest. You can recognize them by the large explanation. The so-called side quests are optional. You don't have to solve them.
Now.
Benefit.
Enemy contact.
The new direction, you can sense the delete and deactivate messages and use the home to the north.
Understood. All right.
To adventure.
Right away, sir. Never give up. Understood.
Forwards.
Engaging the enemy.
Beside the inventory section, when you select several
Never
units,
give up.
you can form a plan. Generally, it is more comfortable to use the menu function for standard.
Enemy contact.
As soon as you have formed 3 additional symbols, you can order your own units to form someone.
Understood.
This is especially useful when you want to move. To do this, select the desired units, then press the Shift key and click with the right mouse button on the target, such as your activity that you want
On my
to
way.
follow.
Let's go.
Understood. They're attacking. Moving out.
You can resort already used weapons, buildings, and units. To do this, open your inventory and first click one
Right away,
magic
sir.
spell and then the second one. As the buildings and magic spells
Securing
in
the
the
area.
action bar are shown in the same order, as they are sorted in the
Securing
buildings
the area.
menu or
Engaging the
magic
enemy.
menu. This can be useful.
Right away, sir. On my way. Never surrender.
The resources in SpellForce regenerate in the course of time. You can supplies to move merchandise
Right away, sir. Moving out.
or among
Never surrender. Securing the area. Understood. On my way.
the mightiest combat unit you have is the Titan. You must first construct large headquarters of the appropriate race. You can only have one Titan for each race.
Securing the area. Understood.
Let's go.
Moving out. On my way.
To adventure.
On the side of light, you can build settlements not only with humans, but with elves and dwarves. In SpellForce, you will often build a settlement with several races. If you decide on a light, the resource supplies of the dark and light races are separate. However, the races of light share their resources with each another, as do the dark races.
Understood.
To adventure. Let's go.
When a normal go-to command is issued, the units will ignore enemies on their way to the target and only start to defend themselves as soon as they reach the destination. You can hold down the control key, give the go-to command to your own units with the right mouse button.
Enemy contact.
In this case,
Securing the
they will
area.
attack enemies along the way.
Quickly now. Let's go. To adventure.
Understood. All right. Enemy contact.
Ready to go.
Securing the area. Fortify the defenses. Securing the area. Moving out. Right away, sir. Right away, sir.
Let's go.
You can hold down the Alt key and give your own units a go-to command with the right mouse button. By indicating several points, they will put, when scouting, your units will attack by holding down the shift key when you give your own units a go-to command with the right. At the final point, the units will stop. You can use this method to send your units around an enemy camp
Now.
without having to change their directions over and
Fortify
over
the
again.
defenses. Moving out.
When you would like to rotate the building before placing it, press and hold the control key. After that, use
Moving
the
out.
delete and stop
Follow
keys
me.
to rotate the building to the left or to the right.
Securing the area.
By holding down the control key and selecting it, this function can also be used with the hold down the shift key and select one or more. This function can also be used with the portrait buttons
Securing
of the
the
avatar,
area.
the heroes, or the group.
Let's go.
Fortify the defenses. Understood. Enemy contact. Securing the area. The enemy. Never give up. Enemy
Certain
contact.
magic spells allow you to call upon so-called servants, who are, however, These servants cost the mage a certain amount of mana as time passes, which leads to a slower regeneration of mana, or even a constant loss of
On
mana.
my way.
The mage has lost all of his mana reserves.
All right. Understood. Moving out. Right away, sir.
Quickly. Now.
Never give up.
When you have selected several units, you can click on individual units or unit types in the select. If you now give further orders, such as sending the unit, this method is highly convenient if, for instance, you want to remove specific
Securing
units
the
from
area.
combat
Now.
or heal wounded units very quickly with click and fight.
Right away,
Follow
sir.
me.
Moving out.
Attack.
Securing the area.
Enemies beware.
Never give up. Moving out. Moving out. Enemy contact. Engaging the enemy. Enemy contact. Right away, sir. Understood. Never give up.
Into battle we go. Rune warriors, stand by me.
Enemy contact.
Stay with me, men.
Fortify the defense.
Follow me.
Right away, sir. Moving out.
The more often you defeat a certain type of enemy, the less experience points you earn. You earn a lot more points when you defeat new enemies. You can build some buildings at the start. Others require the construction of small, middle, or large headquarters. Some units require special buildings before, aside from the necessary resources. They may also need a forge for metal. Some units need further special buildings. You will find the appropriate
adventure.
hints in the respective help windows.
Forwards.
Right away, sir.
Forward.
All right.
Let's go.
Understood. Never surrender.
Some rare weapons have magic effects. These effects, a number of different effects are possible. For example, there are weapons with an additional fire effect,
Right
or
away,
others
sir.
which take life points away from the enemy and add them to the owner.
On my way. Never give up. Enemy contact.
When you press the tab, the strongest enemy in the visible view will be selected. This way you can select enemy targets very quickly. For example, for the click and fight system.
Securing the area.
To adventure.
Understood.
Let's go. Into battle we go.
Right away, sir. They're attacking. Right away, sir.
Quickly now.
Never give up.
You can retroactively remove or change them. To do this, select the monument and click on the unit currently under production in the selection window, or on
Now.
units in the waiting line to remove them.
Welcome back, my friend. I know your memory is paled. 8 years is a long time. Many things have happened. The war is over, but its consequences were terrible. The convocation has shattered the countenance of our world. Since then, I've tried to retain whatever is left over from this world. But now I have a feeling of time closing in. The circle is closing, and these lands need a protector. May the power of the ruin reawaken with you. But this time, you should not be the slave of someone else's will. This rune is the scourge on which your soul was forged. Wear it now yourself, and be the master of your own decisions.
I'm free.
Master Rowan, the Order sent me with an important message. Something's happening at the Wildland Pass. Creatures made of black steel. They are breaking into the Northlands.
The Iron Ones have come. So, it has now begun.
You must set out at once.
Indeed. I will go see Darius. You, my friend, should gather your strength first and arm yourself. Follow the messenger to the town of Greyfell. When you get there, speak to my friend Sartarius. He will give you your instructions. He belongs to the Order of Dawn. Good luck. We'll meet again when I return, Rune Warrior.
By the gods! He really called a Rune Warrior!
I can hardly remember. How do I get to that city, Greyfell?
Follow the path through the rocks. I'll go with you. But let's be careful. The mountain goblins are in an uproar.
Да, типа того. Вов только это стратегия сверху. Чуть, кстати, не разбивает, потому что не слышно меня.
Iron is light. Welcome to the Northern Road.
What kind of...
This is the Shadow Pass. It leads through the mountains to our cap...
How do I...
Just follow this, but keep your eyes peeled. Should you get into trouble, then run back here.
Ладно, какая разница, все равно там же получается жалобы идут от игроков. Не страшно, когда если у тебя большой онлайн, то тогда уже может быть кто-то из админов Твича может подсмотреть, что выглядит жалобы от зрителей. Типа вот, не понравился, как как стример там сказал какое-то слово, сразу жалоба. Когда тебя смотрит там один человек либо два, то я думаю, что сколько раз уже я когда стримил, и даже когда вот мы когда сидели в компании, и это через Discord кто-то начинал там что-то нервничать и произносить запрещенные слова, как бы ничего не было. Дальше только здесь вот я заметил, что походу на автомате типа они забили такую музыку, типа надо блокировать, и я когда записи свои, то в тех местах, где была запрещенная музыка, то они просто сразу автомат как бы там они как бы контролируют это все.
Enemies beware.
Не знаю,
Has
как
your
обычно
man gone
это.
off?
Как обычно я что-то
As you predicted, my lord, he will move on to the
такое чувство,
Wildland
как будто
Pass.
реально все уже реально начинают забивать на
The
этот
snare is
снова.
slowly beginning to close. He will never return from
Блин, да
there.
мне просто так самому кажется.
What will happen with the rune slave, my lord?
Kill him. And then give this casket to the leaders of the Black Fist. It contains the plans for the invasion.
But my lord, I cannot conquer this rune warrior. I'm just a messenger, not a fighter.
I have complete confidence in you. Bring the casket to the Black Fist. I will give you a princely reward.
Сирусе как-то играть не сильно хочется.
Lord. All right then. Die, rune slave.
What happened here?
Treason. I must get to Greyfell by the fastest route.
Mountain goblins have blocked that route. They're already setting up a camp. There is a rune monument right near. Summon your army there. It's the only way you can break through to Greyfell.
First, I must search for this traitor. The casket must be brought to the Order as quickly as possible.
Ты что, Сир, делаешь? Дома сидишь, придешь. Меня вообще слышно или нет? Просто я не проверял, конечно. Или может добавить еще звук. Понятно. Надо, короче, ставить по меню, чтобы мне хотя бы было слышно. платформе-то, а? Догони его, убей его, что ты... Так. Блин, за мало, конечно, сложновато играть здесь. Серый, скажи, если ты тут нормально слышно, типа, или нет? Потому что я что-то сейчас проверяю, как-то херня происходит. Микрофон что-то вообще заглушил.
Here I am.
Чё столько шоу? Ты чё? Блин. Так, на 5 очков. Понятно, значит. Разум, мудрость. С маной. Так, все. Минимум включить звук, громкость речи, каналы. Что? Система обычная. Высоко, да, поставим. Чё он делает? Он должен вообще не рядом с ним. Рядом, блин. Черт. Кстати, это нужно покачать. 32. сейчас застрою игрушками. Может будет потихоньку. Пока там мы будем набирать ресурсы. Набывать. Квиксейв есть? Что-нибудь должно быть. Куда квиксейв? F7, да. Найс. Так. Ты пиши в на Твиче, потому что я вот сейчас только если не... Я бы сюда на этот Дискорд не зашел, если ты тут. Реально я зашел и сейчас случайно увидел это оповещение. Просто когда ты типа стримишь, то в Дискорде все это рушится. И я не слышу вообще, что происходит в Дискорде. Понятно, надо еще ставить пониже, блин. Потому что я сейчас включил. В смысле, не работает? Блин, я дебил. Самое главное не убрал. Раз.
Break's over, time for work.
Так.
I'm on it.
Так. Так, ну давай мутничку буду на хп ставить. Два на обаяние и по одной разуму мудрость. Да-да-да. Пара-па-па-пара-па-пам.
At your service. Very well, off I go. Master of the rune? Yes.
Securing the area.
Very well, off I go.
On my way. Right away, sir. Moving out.
Что, серый тут или нет?
Understood.
Раздражает, когда такое вот кончено делается.
Yes, sir. It's an apple. Securing the area. All right. All right. Right away, sir. Moving out.
Orcs, they're burning everything down. Where are the guards? Help us in our defense, quick! Otherwise we are lost!
Окей.
On my way. Securing the area. On my way. Securing the area. Right away, sir.
Thank you. Without you, things would have... Here, take this as your reward. And please excuse the others.
On the way to Grey.
Oh, it isn't very far from here to Greyfield. Just follow the trail up the mountain. Have a good journey.
Стойкость, было обаяние. Так и так.
Right away, sir. On my way.
Sartarius?
That's who I am. And you must be the rune boy Rowan awoke.
Rowan is in great danger. I must speak to him.
He set out toward the Wildland Pass, along with his bodyguard.
That won't be enough for him. There's another mage of the circle here. He confronted us in the mountains. Your messenger was a traitor. He led me right to him.
Another circle mage? Ye gods! Who?
His face was hidden under a dark hood.
And the traitor?
Dead. The Dark Circle mage gave him this casket for the leader of the Black Fist.
The Black Fist? Impossible! That would mean...
To arms! Cave orcs! They're coming in from the Shadow Pass.
Orcs! They must have followed you from the mountains. Quickly! The Order must participate in the defense. The town laws demand that we intervene. Take over the command of these knights.
At your service, sir.
Follow the soldier to the gate. Return to me when the attack has been repulsed. Good luck.
Follow me.
There they are. Keep them away from the city.
What? Oh,
You look more like your...
what?
Can I help you?
What? Well, yes. You see, my master, the sorcerer Tanakh, and now somebody has stolen the master's eyeglass. I followed the thief, but he ran into the mountains. Please, keep your eyes peeled. Perhaps you'll find the thief.
У меня крышечки есть.
Have you...
I found...
Aunir's mercy, these are...
What?
I broke the master's magic quill last week.
I should think there would be enough merch.
No, no. Quills like that are extremely rare. No merchant here has any...
I don't know if I'll run across any quills.
Yes, please, do that, Ward.
Good work, friend.
Somebody has to follow
I. And I think
Here. The Dark Maid.
Let me see.
Is there any kind of...
Yes. However, this seal was made by a circle...
Then I must bring...
Aye.
Which route will...
You will first go to see Darius. This letter will open the gate to Liana. Ask Darius about Rowan's whereabouts. Look for... What is... The Black Fist is a band of mercenaries and looters. Until recently, they were just... But for the past few weeks, disquieting reports about their mischief have reached us. People speak of veritable... Someone is supporting them.
How do I get...
Go to the northeastern... Give the soldiers my letter.
What are...
The portals are magical connections between the islands.
Where do they...
Rowan made them. We don't know much about them, only that he was... While he was making them, he didn't distinguish between the nations of the light and the darkness, and just as little between...
What is the house?
Leonidar is one of the 5 great royal houses of Nortanda. Now they only dominate the island of Leonon and are the other houses are Utram, Hallet, Wolfgar, to whom this city here belongs, and
what does...
The Order stands for the new beginning, the setting out towards a new era. Rowan, we are protectors, teachers, and builders. It is our task to help, though there are many in our midst who are striving for more. for fame, for power. But Rowan will not. Nevertheless, conflict and envy arise amongst the brothers of the Order. But don't be misled by that.
Так, арбалет пока ему еще нельзя. Пах еще. Есть вот здесь, там можно вот купить за шуточки. Такие купить нельзя будет. Вечерком. А сейчас можно будет купить. Я уже в Дискорде, Вань.
Алло.
Да, привет.
Всем привет, дорогие подписчики. Меня слышно?
Тебя слышно просто, тут все равно никого нет. Стараюсь, надо реально везде рекламировать, типа, ссылку ставить, как этот, вот же Симба делает. Заходишь к нему на стрим, то есть еще слушаешь его музыку, его собственное исполнение. А что ты где-то был? Тебя еще не слышно.
Алло.
О, привет, Серый.
Это ты про Ромочку, Владик? Ты стрим включил?
Нет, алло.
Ну я уже 2 часа стримлю.
Я тут. Так,
кто-то зарабатывает на стриме, кто-то на заводе, блядь. Везет, блядь.
Рома, как тебя найти? Эти онлайн подниму.
А ты с камерой или без?
С камерой.
Ну вот, давай заходим. Сейчас будем в авточес поднимать этих фолловеров. Как тебя найти? Халва нет такого.
Пиши К английская, потом J, не Г, не тир, джирокоптер, а другая G.
Ты какая другая? А, такая с точкой.
Джей.
Да, J.
Да.
H,
H.
O, P английская, O и S английская.
О, вот это нормально.
Карапуз?
Не карапуз, конечно. Так.
Так, а как выключить этот звук? А чё у тебя?
Что?
Не знаю, бля, как выключить через телефон? У тебя новый подписчик, Ром. Что ты не благодаришь? Я хочу понял тебя выключить звук. Только чат. А если я ставлю только чат, то я буду как зритель?
В смысле?
Ну да, да, и у тебя я. Ну вот я сейчас смотрю тебя, у тебя 3 зрителя.
Да, ну уже 2.
Ну, 2.
Владик и кто еще?
Нет, Влад вышел, получается, я, типа, зашел через ноутбук. И еще я смотрю, типа, кореш с Днепра, типа, наверное, просто оставил, типа, как, чтобы онлайн, типа, просто висел.
Подожди, как там Джей? Дальше что?
К, J, H, O, P, O, S английская.
А.
Бля, как же сделать, чтобы звук пропал тут?
Ладно, все, я выхожу. Погнали.